Afternoon, people! Oh, I posted up our day in the wild yesterday in, I think, 5 out of 7 parts. A couple of parts weren't really that interesting, just me driving down a sandy road. But the YouTube count thing is really stupid because it's saying that like parts 4 has had more viewings than part 1 and 2. I don't really understand that because without watching part 1 and 2, part 4 doesn't make all that much sense, to be honest. But this is YouTube, I suppose. So yesterday, if you did watch any of part 1 and 2, you would have noticed I've got an ongoing problem with the back door latch on the van. The door keeps flying open on its own. So the only thing I can kind of see that's going on is that everything's worn out. These indentations here, the latches are supposed to ride on. Well, if you look at that there, that is a furrow in the metal, and that's worn away. And that's where those two sit together. And you will also notice this is the locking pawl, which as you lock open, yeah, that's position 1 and that's position 2. Should be there actually. Well, it's difficult for you to see, but this is worn off at a chamfer, and it's also corresponding with the latch riding over the top of it. So by using the powers of Grayskull or even deduction, you can see all the play on this pin here, and you can see it rocking around, and you can see what the wear in there against there. What's happening is we're driving down the road and he's jiggery pokery, and then pop, he's just riding over the top, and off it comes. So that seems to be what the problem is. Unfortunately, this lock, which I've opened, is a sealed unit. So it's already a bit twisted up now, and these pins are knackered. So the only thing I can think to do is go down the hardware store and get some 5/16 pins. That's the closest I can get, and then put them into my lathe. And skillfully lathe them down so they're a nice tight fit, and then I'm going to have to drill these plates out, bang them in there and weld them in. And if that doesn't work, I don't have a lock for the back door on the bus anymore. So that's pretty much the gist of this video. You can either hang around now while I carry on jiggery pokery in, or you can go and have a look at part 1 and part 2, because they were, well, part 2 was the most fun because part 2 had the best terrain on it. So I can't remember if I've deleted all them off of this memory card, so this video could end very soon. Who knows? Let's just carry on then. Who's that? Ready, Cap? Nong next door? No point me speaking Thai, they wouldn't understand even when I do. precision engineering tool. Yes, I'll have that. I'll have that. Right. So we've got 2 pins. For 2 pins, I'd now we've got to drill them out. Ooh, what's the point? Will it go through this nylon choo-choo? Yeah, we've got to ease the nylon choo-choo out, which I've also solder welded back together. That was all smashed. Right, now I've got to try and get these pins out now, so I'm hoping they're just gonna... They are rocking. I'm hoping we can tap them out. Let's go next door. See if we can tap them out. What was she after?
Huh?
What was she want?
She come to ask for plastic something.
Plastic what, love?
She want to buy a plastic. Like a...
What, rubbish?
But you know, remember you come to ask last time?
She can have the bloody plastic for free just to get rid of it. Why don't you just go up and down the road? There's tons of it on the side of the road. Everywhere you look. Maybe if we... no, that's got an internal Torx, so that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's got a fat internal, and I'm too lazy to go next door and get my socket set. Let's try the big ones, which have conveniently been kicked. $10mm. It's always the 10mm on that. It's always the 10. And we did have a power cut all last night because we had a big storm roll in, so I wasn't able to edit and check all them videos. I just had to order them up as is. I know I got 2 thumbnails the same, and that's because I was trying to add different thumbnails and YouTube kept saying, the file's too big. Oh, there's a kind of shim on there. Right. And there is a shim there. Oops. It's still there on that one. Is it a shim or is it busted metal? Who can tell? It's definitely not straight anymore though, is it? Right, what did I have? A little hammer. It was 48 degrees inside that bus this afternoon, according to my trusty temperature probe, which in my language is F hot. This is kind of hideously bent up now. I may have got lucky when I drilled that crankshaft. I don't think I'm going to get any much luck after that. Right, so we now need a drill which is... No, I'm not gonna... Oh! Yes, yes! I do have some American drills. The long skinny ones. H. 5/16, there we go. Right. I don't have a holding device, and you know how that's going to turn out if I don't have a holding device. And we were about to go off in the escort. There goes the obligatory screaming moped. Well, not screaming, is it? It's just blah. We get one every 30 seconds. Posting up on the local Facebook group about coming out for a ride with me, but no one will ride with me because nobody's got a sense of humour. They're all still hiding behind their sofas. Right, this is it, the last. Chance. I should really have gone down to the engineering shop and got him to make me those pins. He would have done that quite nicely. But we're there. We're on it here and now. There's no going back. I'm not going to be able to draw those out, am I? Not really, they're too tiny. I might have to substitute them for a pair of washers. And of course that ain't gonna go all the way through there. Right, what we got? That's still oversized on that size. I've got to reverse that in the drill yet. This one's going to be oversized at the bottom. This is the bottom. Ooh, right, okay. We've got a slack fit on that one and that one. I'm going to have to weld those. I'm going to have to weld those and knock all that extra voltage off. Right. So this goes along the lines of completely not like that. Right, 1, 2. Right, okay, the black one needs reducing a bit. Oh, actually, I drilled it out, didn't I, with a 5/16, so it should. No, it shouldn't. Okay. I've got all bloody day. Right. Oh yeah, this is going to fit in there nice, isn't it? See, only 900 and some odd away from that Patreon page, where everybody can send me all their money that they don't need. And like, hey, you can reinvest it in something lovely like a lathe. Well, I would. If I knew where I could buy one. I bet that's hotter right now than a hot thing. It's fitting in there. See if it melts into that nylon. Ah! Who's that? Shooting pain in my wrist. What the hell? Ah! My muscles just... What the hell's gone wrong with my wrist? Oh, I don't know what's going on with my left arm, but I'm getting annoyed with it. Ah, God, that's fucking hot. Oops. That was a non-YouTube word. Messy me. Right, okay. Well, I guess that one fits alright. Ah, that's the hot one. Yeah. Right, alright, 1, 2. And now we put this in there. Oh, it's not down low enough. Oh, I've got to take more metal off. Much more metal off. Right, I've got to go right the way down. Much more metal off. All the way up to there. So he's going to want... something there. My wrist is... Damn, what's going on with me? I am falling apart. A chunk. Yeah, I thought I did. A chunk come out of that then. Yowdy. No bows. Hold the temperature. Right, open Z. Right, 1. Yeah. 2. Still not enough metal. Sod it. Right. just pin it together like that, cut the top and the bottom off and just weld where it touches. Huh. Right, okay, so there's not as much rock on it as there was before, so it'll be even less when it's welded in. Well, I guess you can see where I'm going with that. I don't really need to bore you anymore, so I'll just leave that there. Later then.